Alright. We're oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, well, I don't know how I didn't catch that. Oh, wow, wait, my headphones are up. Let me turn this down before I, okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, hey, dude, do you guys want game audio, or, like... you don't need game audio. Okay, so, little thing to point out. It's a little hard to read, but just some general housekeeping. So, I have established... I decided to establish a follower goal because recently, as of, I think, last stream, we hit 95 followers, which is fucking insane. Like, thank you to literally anyone who followed. Just saying I have 95 is... It's like, in the grand scheme of things, it's really small, but to me, this is gigantic. But this is my way of showing, if I get 5 more followers, I will do a 12-hour stream. Technically, it'll have been the second 12-hour stream I've done, although I never uploaded that first one because I just, like, the mic cut out, and it became 2 separate recordings because I accidentally closed Streamlabs. It was a bit of a mess, and I never ended up uploading it. So, but if we somehow manage to hit 100, I will do it again, and I will actually upload it this time. But yeah, that's that. But I do also have something else to show before the stream starts. So I've been doing runs, or I mentioned last week that I did a run with Megumu, and that I got to stage 5. I think it was on Thursday, literally on Thanksgiving. I got on a call with some friends, and I was just doing some, I'd already been grinding Marissa for about an hour or two, so I decided to just do some runs with Sanai and then Megumu. I got this one run with Megumu, which was absurd. I think stage 1 is probably just an LNN. I can skip some parts of it. Yeah, stage 1 is an LNN. I think let's skip to stage 3. Stage 2 is probably an LNN. No, actually, stage 2 is a 1 miss. Okay, let's see what the fuck happened in stage 2 then. What happened here? I mean, we can skip the parts I probably didn't die to. Well, I might have died just doing this restreaming. I doubt I died here. The fun thing with Megumu is that you actually get to kill Takane, because this section is just not that bad with Megumu. I think you can do this with both Megumu and Sanai, if I'm not wrong. Well, okay, that was... I don't know why I didn't just go off to the side, but alright. It's like there's still some purple on the screen, but... Oh, okay, I just fucked up the restream timing. I was just a little too late to get into position. And then presumably the rest of this was just... Or yeah, no, the rest of this was just an LNN. So just skip ahead. We know Takane goes, she dies, especially with Megumu. Look at this spell of Megumu. I don't even need to approach her sometimes. I still do, because it's better, but... I found, especially with Sanai, it's just like, oh, you don't need to approach her. I think this is something I should take with Marissa, though, is what I'm realizing. With Marissa, I could absolutely, like, I don't always need to, I don't always need to chase her down if the pattern's bad. Like, I think, like, taking a pattern to just be like, alright, I'm gonna go off to the side, like, that's still good. Now, the thing about Megumu is that Megumu does not make, like, something I've realized in doing some like, runs of Megumu is she does not make the game free. Not even close. This game is still really fucking difficult. It's, like, she just has overall better stats than Marissa does, which does give her an easier time with the game, but it's like, it's still really hard to get a good run. Like, you still have to play really well if you want to get a good run going as Reimu. So, I call this true jank, but it's honestly not that jank. Yeah, that's fine. That's just fine. And then, you know, like, having more damage does help for sections like this, although not that much. Because honestly, like, Reimu shotgunning doesn't do that much more damage than Marissa, so it's still, like, you still have to dodge the pattern really well. But if you're playing it well with Reimu, it is less time you overall need to play well than Marissa. This is what Reimu does to frozen peas. It's still not easy. In fact, I'd say this is about as easy as Marissa has it with 4 power, although I could be tripping. I don't know, I mean, like, there's still a lot. And it's like, I definitely get forced in scenarios where I need to focus, or I need to use focus movement. Like, I'm not just able to stay unfocused the whole time. Yeah, no. So, I think Sanyo is a really good example, though, of just Reimu being a better character. Because it is just, like, my game plan is exactly the same between Marissa and Reimu, but Reimu just kills Sanyo just a little bit faster. I just have to dodge a little bit less. That's what Reimu does. It's like I get into the spots I need her to get into, and she just kind of kills Sanyo. She also can hit Sanyo from a little farther away. So, that is one major difference between the two. Is, like, there are some spots on the screen I can stand where I'm still whittling away Sanyo's health bar, even when I'm shooting focused, as compared to Marissa. Like, I'm still hitting Sanyo there. That would not even remotely hit Sanyo if I was Marissa. Which also kind of benefits toward, or also leans into the, like, Reimu just doesn't have to dodge for as long, just because, like, bad RNG doesn't mean quite as much to Reimu as it does Marissa, because even if Sanyo runs away, there's still a chance that you can at least get a little chip damage on her, as opposed to Marissa, where you're like, I need to get back in a good spot, otherwise she's just not dying. I don't know why I'm not just giving for non-free. It's non-free. Okay, no, but look at this, though. This is a great example of Reimu just kind of gets to murder. Look at her health bar. I didn't even start the second restream. Marissa can do that, too, in her defense, but it's just a little bit better with Reimu. It's just a little bit better. And then I stand here for like an hour. So even with the 1 miss, I've still got a very good pace going into stage 4. Because that 1 miss is all I've had this run. That was kind of scuffed. I'm amazed I went for that with fucking unfocused movement. I guess I just really want those guys dead. Yeah, we just skip through this. This is not important. This is not important. We know how this goes. Yellow Rice. I honestly don't know if Reimu has an easier time with Yellow Rice at all. Maybe she does, because she can kill the guys a little faster, but it still fucking sucks. I lived it for quite a bit, though. With a little better reading, I may have been able to live. Then we have Jimbo, the most fun part of the stage. Definitely not bullshit. I mean, to be fair, I didn't get that bad a lock on Jimbo. Like, if I remember correctly, this Jimbo went pretty well. Yeah. And then, okay, so you're about to see my reading still really does just fucking suck with this. Don't mind the indecision at the beginning. That's not important. Just look at this. I had no confidence in that movement. It was what I wanted, but it was just like every action I did there was intentional, but I was just like, I had no fucking clue whether I just run into a bullet at some point and die. Alright, then you just spin this, and then you live. And you live, and that's it. Alright, so a 2 miss pace going into Misumaru. Pretty fucking cracked, right? Like, it's just what it is. And, again, great showcase of just Reimu being able to just kill just a little better. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much better it is in this case, I guess, but it's still good. Still dealing a good amount of damage. I find that Reimu is very nice for the spell card because like, there's not, like, if you're running around, it's so, or like, if you need to do a quick movement on the spell card, it is so unlikely that you will actually, like, overshoot your mark with Reimu, which feels kind of nice. You know, I feel like that was a fairly early death, but it's still a 1 miss. I don't know. Might be Reimu, might just be like I got lucky with the yin-yang orbs. Who knows? Take out on 2. Oh, yeah, I forgot. So I have a bit of a vendetta against this spell card. I completely forgot to mention, on Thanksgiving Day, I got a run that was really, or not really good, but pretty good going into Misumaru with Marissa. I forgot about this. It was literally, I had 4 power and 4 lives entering Sanyo because I had an LNN stage 4 getting into her. I had a 1 miss to spell 1, and then I had a 2 miss to spell 2 because my movement sucked ass. And I kind of knew my movement sucked, like, on spell, or non-1. Non-1 had, like, some bad movement. I did not save the replay because it game over to Misumaru. Because, like, I had a 2 mister to her second spell, and then I had a 1 miss to her first spell, 2 miss to her second spell, and then a 1 miss to her final to kill me off. And I was really sad about that. That was okay. I guess I was just hoping for a better scenario to, like, get through those, but no, I see where I had to go now. I guess I was just too afraid to take that in the moment. Like, I had my opportunity to live. Okay, I'm just very bad at Misumaru. And Misumaru's final. But still, like, a 2 miss Misumaru, 3 power, 5 lives. Like, pretty fucking cracked. Still a pretty fucking cracked run. Oh yeah, right, that was terrible. That was just, oh my god, that was awful. I did not deserve to live that. I forgot I did that. I managed to stall this out fairly well though, and Reimu's homing really helps take those guys out on the loop around. We can just get past this. I mean, you know what's going on here. It's like, how does he deal with Tsukasa? Ooh, who knows? I sometimes mess it up, but it's really not a big deal. If you know Tsukasa, you know Tsukasa. So, Burnt Rice definitely could have went worse. I capped Burnt Rice this run, but, like, look at how close they're getting to me. Like, if I had gotten a little bit of worse luck, luckily there was always a pattern, or there was always a path for me to go up, but, like, if I didn't get that, I would have just been straight fucked. This is another great example of just Reimu's homing really helping with stage sections, because, like, that fucking sucked. Like, I just did it way too early, and so I had a ton of them on the left side and ended up living, but, like, I just killed them with homing, and then I just adjusted. I had no confidence in my movement here. I had no confidence in my ability to stand in the right spot. I was moving that entire time. I really do need more stage 5 practice, don't I? It's just hard when I'm dying to everything else, so it's like I need to practice everything else, but then I get to stage 5, and then it's like, oh well, fuck. But it's like, there's never a point in time where I don't need to not practice a stage, because they're all really hard. But that being said, it was still an LNN Stage 5. A very undeserved LNN Stage 5, but an LNN Stage 5 nonetheless. So, I just want to point out, this is my second ever run to Megumu in an LNBNC scenario. But I got it with the wrong fucking character. Now, you may have noticed that this run dies in Stage 5. I have a 5-miss Megumu. It's very sad. I was really hoping to say that this run got to Stage 6. Why did I go down there? Oh, that was so bad. I went back, I practiced Megumu. I practiced Megumu yesterday, actually. I didn't practice it on Thursday. I was done after this run. But on Friday, I was like, okay, let me get some Megumu practice in. I think I can do way... If I ever get another run back to Megumu, which who fucking knows when that's going to be, I think I can do way better. Like, just not dying to Megumu non-1 would be a great start. And then Megumu non-2 happens and is fun. Actually, don't even... Oh my god. I probably should have died there. Do I win? I capped it. Okay, never mind. No, it's kind of cracked, actually. Kind of cracked. Sadly, I wasn't cracked enough to win, but I was kind of cracked. I think spell 2 goes fine, right? I can sometimes have weird fails on spell 2. Okay, well, that is just not how you want to do that. Oh my god. Hey, it worked. Oh, yeah, no, I think I got... Yeah, I think I fucked up my timing here. Yeah, I went too low. I realized I went too low, and I was like, okay, let me see if I can just rush back up. You can't do that. And then I had no confidence with this spell card. Honestly, I was doing this last night. It's not that bad of a card. Okay, well, to be fair, that was just an unfortunate circumstance to be forced into. It can definitely get worse with RNG, and then yeah, like, I still could have lived there. If I had lived there, I probably would have been sitting pretty nice. I'm trying to think, because it's going alright. I think I'm just probably dissatisfied with the lack of damage, so I'm like, I need to force the situation a little bit more. But I forced myself into that, which is super bad. And then I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna go up and just time it out. I don't know why I didn't want to go down. And I realized too, I was like, okay, I need to make sure to move the second after this ends, and I just didn't. I moved too late, because I was afraid of moving too early and running into a bullet. So, I technically died to Megumu's final. Technically. Technically. Oh my god. Again, that is with the wrong character. But even getting out of Reimu was fucking absurd. Like, with how well I had to play for that run to happen the way it did. The 5-miss Megumu really fucking sucks, though. Actually, wait. Didn't I have... Wait, I want to see this. What if my original fucking run that got to, with my original run that got to Megumu, wasn't this, like... Oh, yeah, I think this is also a 5-miss. Or no, this is a 6-miss. Why was this run so cracked? And why did it have no goddamn score? This was 5 months ago. This was 5 months ago. And I still had... God, this was a fucking miracle run. Whatever. I remember I got LN... I'm pretty sure I got an LNN Stage 5 that run. I don't know, well, no, I know I've never been able to top that. It's because that run's fucking stupid. I just don't understand how I got it for the time. I knew way less. It was just that run was just was just the best I've ever played in my entire life. Like, that was the God run. But I just didn't know how to play Megumu at the time. And that's just the hard part. It's just like, it's just playing well with the stuff that you already know is hard, and then incorporating new elements into it. Yeah, hilariously after, yeah, because, like, I think Thursday night was the first time I'd ever actually tried an LNBNC with Sanai. Sanai's fucking weird, dude. I think if I were to play a Sanai, I'd need, like, an entirely different route for stage 1. Like, it just doesn't work the same with her. Also, my hands are fucking cold this morning. I'm pressing buttons now, and I'm like, oh shit, dude, I don't want to move my fingers. Yeah, we're in deck member, meaning that times are fucking cold, dude. They're absolutely cold. They are frigid. Okay, this is this is a thing. Hilariously, like, if you're playing as Reimu too, killing the first, or like, if you're used to killing that first Yin Yang Orb of Marissa, killing it with Reimu is really weird, because, like, you don't have a lingering projectile you can leave behind. Like, Marissa's weird, slow missiles actually help kill that first one. Yeah, just unfortunate. You know, but like, I like just the thing about Sanai is that, like, she's just really slow. Like actually playing as other shot types has honestly given me a lot more of a respect for Marissa's speed. Cause, like, I don't think that was worth it, but whatever. It's giving me a lot more of respect for Marissa's speed. Cause, like, with Marissa, it is just like there are some niche situations like stage 1 where I don't have issues with stuff because because my character is fast. Like having high speed actually really helps for early game crowd control because you can just get to the places you need to. And then, like, since Marissa's a straightforward shot type too, that means she's not killing things like too far away to actually be able to pick up their power. Because that's something else too with Sanai that I noticed. It's like in one of the initial sections where there's like where there's like a fuck ton of fairies that come from the left and right sides of the screen with like the one tanky fairy in the middle. I know, like, I find that, like, I can't actually get all the power of Sanai there because she just ends up killing everything on the sides too early. Like, she doesn't concentrate, kill them in the middle so she can pick them up like Reimu and Marissa can. She, like, everything's already dead. So I find myself getting, like, way less power with Sanai when compared to Marissa on average. And it's just, like, I assume maybe some of that can just be remedied with a different route, but I actually don't know. I don't know how the Sanai routing would work. I'd be interested to learn. Like, that's just the thing about this game. This game is like there's still just so much I don't know. There is a chance, like, there's a part of me that's like, what if I just got... There's a part of me that's like, what if I got an LNBNC with like every other character in this game first? So then if I get it with Marissa, like I'll have so much more experience. You know what I mean? It's like I get it with all the other better characters and get like a huge understanding of the game. And then the run of Marissa will be free. I'll understand it all, you know? Like 100% confidence. Of course, yes, that's exactly how that would play out. I would not look forward to playing a Sakuya though if I did actually like try to get an LNBNC with any other shot type than Marissa. I think honestly I do think like I just fucked up. I just hit the wrong fucking keys, dude. My hands are my hands are frigid. I don't know what you want from me. My hands are like 2 ice cubes stuck to the desk. They will never be able to move or have feeling ever again. Sorry, what the fuck was I saying though? Oh yeah, Reimu. I do think that if I keep up the grind of Marissa and then occasionally play runs with Reimu, I can probably achieve something really funny with her. I do think. I don't know why I thought I could go around that yin yang orb. Or not the yin yang, the orb. Just the ball. Just the red ball of destruction. The red ball of fucking triumph or some shit. How loud am I, by the way? I don't know. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. Cause like Reimu and Marissa in this game really do just share a lot of the same game plans, but Reimu just does them better. And then also she has homing to fill in the gaps where Marissa doesn't. Cause like again, like it's just funny because like if a boss moves away from you as Marissa, it's kind of just like you don't really have a game plan for that. You can maybe go unfocused and like hit them with like the edge of your lasers that will deal like chip damage at most. But then it's like if something runs away from Reimu, you're like, okay, I risk like unfocused for like a second or two just so I can kill it. You know what I mean? But like Marissa doesn't really have a backup plan like that. It's like either she just kills the thing when it's in front of her, or she dies. that's Marissa's game plan. Or it just gets to live. Or like maybe not just live in general, but it lives for longer than you want it to. You know, and again, like, after playing, like, as Sanai as well, like, I realized, like, oh, Reimu's speed isn't bad at all. It's not Marissa's speed, but in some cases, not having Marissa's speed is a good thing, like Misamaru's spell 1. And, like, even when her speed is lacking, it's still good enough to where, like, you're still able to implement the same strategies Marissa would into your own gameplay, like, for stage sections. Like, the way Marissa and Reimu play stage 1 is almost the same, minus, like, I think just minus the section right before Michael with the Yin Yang orbs, because Marissa has to chase them down and use her superior movement to do that. Reimu is just like, it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna just go unfocused for a little bit. The big difference though between Reimu and Marissa for stage 1, the hugest thing, is actually immediately after Michael, believe it or not. Because, I mean, if you play Reimu, you probably know this, but I never fucking knew this. Apparently, so Reimu can kill, like, the best kill I've gotten on the Michael mid-boss with Marissa is like 12.50. That's the best time I've had remaining when I kill the mid-boss. But with Reimu, I've gotten 13.50. Like literally a full second faster than Marissa can kill her. Which is like, the main reason that's insane is because if you kill her in 13.50, you actually get an entire extra wave of yin-yang orbs. So you get to farm just a little bit more points and power than Marissa would. Not like, it's not an insane amount, but it's still like, oh, I just get a little extra. Hell, with proper gameplay and routing, Reimu could probably finish, Reimu could probably finish the stage with 280 power. Cause like, yeah, no, cause like, I think the most I've had finishing the stage of Marissa is 278. Which happens if you can get a 212 in the Michael mid-boss or like, if you play the entire stage perfectly, essentially. Like, if you get, like, max power from, like, everything in the stage, as well as get, like, as well as have 212 power going into the Michael mid-boss. Like, if you have 212 going into the mid-boss and then play the rest of the stage perfectly, you will end the stage with 278. But because Reimu can get a little more power, that might actually be enough to, like, push her over the edge and get her to 280. Not that that would mean much, but that's still a cool thought. I think the hard part is just probably getting 212 from the yin-yang section, because I don't think, like, there might be a way you can optimize it, but I don't, like, so far in the few runs I've done, it's hard to get the homing to kill, like, a ton of the yin-yang orbs. It'll definitely kill enough to where you'll get, like, a decent amount of power, but I don't think I've ever seen Reimu pushing, like, 212. But that might just be, like, you know, lack of practice with that shot type. And, I mean, depending on how they group up, it might honestly just be better to use focus. It's just that, again, like, I just feel like homing is probably the way to go with Reimu, literally just because, like, just because she's not as fast as Marissa, so she doesn't, like, so she kind of needs the homing in order to hit, like, the yin-yang orbs that aren't directly in her line of sight. That's the classic Reimu dilemma. Okay, well, I have an issue, because I need the bathroom, which sucks, because I specifically went to the bathroom before stream started to avoid this very specific scenario, but now we're here again. Oh, Bravi, thank you for the raid. How you doing? Good shit. Good RNG on that card. That is you. That is your raid. You have raided me with yourself. Time for the fun times that is stage 3. Need to consider, you know, I've seen Sonya so much. I need to consider getting her a Christmas present. What do you think Sonya would like as a Christmas present? Just get her some, like, just some, like, Honestly, I was gonna say like it's just something tobacco related. I was thinking chewing tobacco, but I don't know if anybody actually likes chewing tobacco. I don't know if Sonya would want chewing tobacco. Oh my god. Okay, that was so bad on my part. That was so bad. I was just like, please end. It's like, why aren't you ending? Please end. Alright, well, I got a little lost in the sauce. I got a little lost. I don't know. Yeah, we can probably just get Sonya some tobacco. I think that's all she needs. I remember I had never actually seen chewing tobacco, and I've technically never seen it in person, but I remember I was watching a fucking, like, a Doug video of, like, it was like he entered, like a fucking, well, it was just like a baseball tournament, essentially, it was like this little kid's baseball game that I've definitely seen Peanut Butter Gamer talk about before, but I don't remember what the name of it was. It's like Backyard Baseball or some shit. Okay, yeah, that was just just brutal. That's just brutal RNG. I kind of just got trapped. All right, wow. Maybe standing in the center isn't the best thing when you don't have the power to back it up. I think standing in the center there can be good for dealing or shit, but only if you can actually, like, only if you have the range to hit things from the side. Otherwise, probably standing off to one of the sides is better. Just because, like, the fairies don't come directly down into the center. They come a little off to the side. So if you want to effectively, like, kill them, or if you want to stand in the spot without making sure you don't get, like, your options blocked off as bad, standing off to the side is generally better. I forgot that's why I do that. I was just recently, like, just doing runs with Marissa, and I, like, had a good result from standing in the center, and I was like, oh, why don't I do that all the time? Oh yeah, no, right. But what I was saying about Doug, he was I mean, it was like, yeah, it was like a backyard baseball video game tournament, and he had no idea what the fuck was going on in the game. So he was just like, all right, I'm just gonna have fun with it. And I was like, and so it was like, all right, what's like the iconic baseball stuff? So it's like you got like a fucking, actually I forget. I think he just had like a baseball cap and jersey on. And then he bought some just some beer and some chewing tobacco, and he was like, all right, this is what we're doing. Like, just brought it on to him, or brought it on with him, like, live on stream. And then he spent I think 20 minutes trying to figure out how to actually open the can of chewing tobacco, because it was just it was some It was like essentially trying to fucking solve the puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever. You know the Millennium what is it? Wait, I don't remember what it's called. The Millennium Pyramid? No. What the fuck is it called? It's the Millennium something. Yeah, I mean, I'll just say the Millennium Pyramid. The Millennium Pyramid that Yugi has to put together to fucking awaken the Pharaoh. It's essentially what Doug had to solve in order to just open that can of chewing tobacco. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You don't want anybody to just be able to you don't want a kid to just be able to just easily open up a fucking can of chewing tobacco. But still, it just seems a little ridiculous. But he tried it and he was like, this is the worst shit. Like, my mouth tastes horrible. Why would you ever try this? And people are like, I don't think anybody actually likes it. There's probably somebody out there who likes chewing tobacco, unironically. It's just Yeah, I just can't imagine. Like, it's literally just tobacco that you're chewing on. Like, it's like terrible for you, and it's like I highly doubt that shit would be good at all. Like, I'm just like, I'm trying to think of who would like a flavor like that. Chewing tobacco is like, in my mind anyway, it's like a very old thing as well. It's like something like, you know, like you got the fucking, you got like somebody in like the fucking 1940s or some shit, just fucking chewing tobacco. Honestly, maybe not even 1940s, probably older than that. I mean, I can imagine like early-ish 1900s that was probably still it was probably still used. Oh, hello, Hockey. How you doing? Nice. Look at that. Look at that cleanness. Could have been a little cleaner had I gotten back to the center sooner, but still relatively clean, actually. Make sure we don't kill Takane too early. That'd be the bad thing to do. That'd be like probably one of the worst things we could have ever done if we do that. Okay then. What? What the fuck was that? I just didn't get a break there. Got another one miss, no bomb on Touhou 16. God damn. That's impressive. Who are you playing as? Also, I just realized that is very close to LNN. When did you die? Because I realized, depending on where that death is, that may have been very heartbreaking. Hold on. Yeah! Okay, I got it. I don't think the raccoon answers my questions. I think there's only so much information I can glean from a raccoon. Okina was too terrible. Gotcha. Okina has some very mean patterns. Oh, you finished Shadow Generations? Nice. I need to get Shadow Generations. A friend let me play through some of it, and I was like, yeah, this is fun. I wanna actually get this game. I remember I used to love playing Sonic Generations back on the PS3. Good times, good times. Yeah, I guess I'm mainly just curious though, like what Okina final do you have to deal with? That's the real question. What Okina final do you have to suffer through in order to actually get an LNN? Come on, Rice. Don't shoot me down. Don't shoot me down. I'm moving a little too fast. Okay. That was almost bad, but the ultimate suffering Okina. yeah, like which, yeah, because Okina is like 4 finals, or like your final change depending on the subseason. It's just what I'm asking. Oh no. So I was like, cause you got a 1 miss no bomb in 16, right? So like I was wondering which Okina final you had to like do, cause she has like 4 of them, and some of them are way worse than others. Okay, not a bad run. Holy shit. Thank you. Yeah, no, that was just not a good dodging decision on my part, and I was a little off on that. Just a little off. Yeah, that's fine. Free power, never hurt no one. Yeah, come on, Blueberry Fields. Give me nothing to be hung about. Come on. Come on. I really need to stop running at her that much. It worked out, but that was not good. The only reason I went that way was because I was like, okay, I gotta stay on her, but no, I don't. No, I do not. Okay, good shit. Oh, no. Sonya, why you gotta do this to me? Sanyo. Sonya! Oh, come on. Come on, girl. Why you gotta be like this? Come on. Just once. Thank you. I didn't even kill her. Oh, okay, spring, yeah. Yeah, like what shot you were playing. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yeah, that one sucks. Or that final sucks. Spring's good, but the fucking, that final attack you have to do. Okay, so use Rainbow Spring. Okay, so you're full spring. You're a full spring player. Isn't the shot just the character? Okay, so, I guess I take the life here. I guess I take the life. I would like to have 4 power, but that's not really possible with my current pace. Alright, well, we still got it. We still got it. Red race is still difficult no matter what. Honestly, like, even as Rainbow, that shit's, like, not that much easier. I do think red race is easier for Rainbow, but I don't think it's, like, free by any metric. Although maybe I'm just bad. You can never rule out the possibility that I am just simply bad at the game. That is always something important to keep in mind. Oh yeah, also Bravi, I forgot to ask, what do you think of the Shadow Generations, by the way? I completely forgot to ask about that. What was your opinions? I tried to go up and through the yin yang. You have a skill issue. and what? In Shadow? And your ability to all hail Shadow? Still the funniest, like, theme in my mind. Just all hail Shadow. I don't even know any of the other lyrics in that song. I just know that one. It's still just really funny to me. Really just drives home the, you know, the edginess of Shadow the Hedgehog. And how he is literally me, for real, for real. I am a hedgehog that was created in the arc by Black Doom. Hope isn't the thing I like the most. I prefer focusing on the levels. Okay, I see. Boss battles are dope, by the way. Yeah, I got to do the first one. That one was really cool. There was a level I didn't expect to see at all, by the way. Okay. So, just a reused level from... I mean, well, yeah, definitely a reused level of Sonic Generations. That's the whole thing. You're going down memory lane. You see a level and you're like, oh my god, I remember this level. I remember when this level was like incredibly broken and didn't work, but now it does. It's amazing. I forgot to update the Misamaru counter. Why did I do that? What? Why did I go that way? That just wasn't it, Chief. Okay, well that was just brutal. I don't blame myself on that one. Okay, I do blame myself on that one. That was embarrassing. Just update the counter. Ah, I missed the thing. Yeah, actually, I don't mind spoilers. So if you're okay with sharing it, what was the level? 1 power, 1 power, YYDO impossible? No, it's not. It's not impossible. I have a 1 power cap. It's not. I've done it. 1 time at least. Or no, was it a cap or was it a 1 miss? It was something insane. I think it was a cap. It's technically possible. Just barely. You just have to get insanely lucky. Listen, I'm not capping, bro. I'm not capping. It's not me. It's never me. I've never capped once in my life. Except for when I capped that spell card. You know what I'm saying? .50 is pretty good. If that was Rainbow, it would have been a 13.50, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I definitely threw away that previous run, I will admit. That was just... I was not locked in at all going into spell 1. That was very bad. I made terrible dodging decisions, and I just died. That was my life. I mean, I could have gotten better RNG, but you know. It's, again, even if I did, it's not like my dodging decision there was great. Run it back. We're gonna listen. All it means is that we're just gonna get another run there, and then we're gonna kick our ass the next time. That's all that means. Literally all it means. I'm seeing it in the stars right now. They're spelling out my victory. It's as simple as that. I mean, I don't even know what else to tell you. It is just like... It is just insane how well you have to play, because it's like, even if I get a better run going into Misamaru, it is still just like, that doesn't really grant me like a lot more leniency. It is still just like, it's like, oh, you've done an amazing run. All right, now keep playing well, otherwise it doesn't mean anything. It's just like, that's like true for every Touhou game, to be fair, but it's like, it just feels more true in this one. Because if I died, like, if I have 4 power going into Misamaru and then I died twice, it's like, well, now I'm back in, now I'm back to where I was before. Now I'm just as worse off. Yeah, that was very bad. Feels very weird doing that on the other side. Hey, I got everything though. 14-17. We take that. We got points. We got fucking. That's it. We got points and well, yeah. It's like the next hour of the stream is just me being incredibly depressed. It's the entirety of the stream. Oh yeah, by the way, has anyone seen the new exciting news on Damaku Festival Free? It recently on the Steam page, it recently got changed from the release date being Q4 to coming soon. So you know that really shined a lot of light on. God damn it! The one bullet. The one bullet. I wasn't even talking shit about this game. I was talking shit about another game. What do you mean I still got hit? This universe does not have any prejudice. Well, it was a pretty clean pace too. I would have had a 500 had I not gotten hit there. I'm fairly certain. It's you lose 100 per hit, right? I think so. So you lose 100 points per hit and 100 power per hit. And they both suck. Why did Zun make it that harsh? Who knows? It's like, what were they thinking? The developers of this game are really bad. It's like the person who made this must have been as bad as the entirety of the company of LJN. Truly. Still remember that. Still remember from Donkey's box art video where he was talking about like he was talking about like a box art he fought like really cool as a kid where he was just like, look at this Venom game for SNES. Look at how red the box art is with the Venom jumping out at you. Ew. And then he's like, like nowadays though, I look at this box art and all I can see is the LJN logo. Just beautiful. I should be able to stay in the center. Hopefully. Maybe. I had the right movement in mind. I just did it bad. I just did it bad. Stand off to the side. Gotta make sure you don't get bombarded by the fairies. But sadly, that means you don't have access to the center of the screen. So now I might as well not even shoot. Honestly, it's not gonna. I can't kill this fairy in time. I can't, I didn't have access to the center of the screen for, like, the first, 2 seconds of that fairy being there. It straight up just wasn't going to die. Even with 4 power, that is still how that works. And it is absurd. I get that Zlin wanted that fairy to actually be able to shoot, but, like, come on. It'd still be able to shoot for a decent while if you gave it just a bit less health. Should make it so I don't, like, you know, I don't have to shoot at it for, like, 10 seconds. Like, just so I have to shoot at it for, like, 8 seconds. Or, like, 7 seconds, you know? It's like, after the first 2 shots, you know what the pattern is anyway. So it's like, you know, what's the point of having it, you know, of needing it to shoot more than that? It's like, we got the gist. Yeah, missed 2 power there. Sad, but what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess you could reset, but do you really want to reset over 2 power? Is 2 power that imperative to your routing? Goddamn, that actually that would have been a 212. That legit would have been a 212 had I had 2 extra power. It's like, you know what? The reset speech is really fueling me right now. I'm kinda wanna reset. I'm very tired. I didn't plug with anything. Okay, cool. I was like, I didn't bump the mic, did I? No, I did not. No, I simply did not. God, I am curious how me and Dad's next streamer is gonna go. I had a feeling Dad probably wasn't gonna want to stream on Thursday because it was Thanksgiving. And I was like, yeah, Thanksgiving is actually a good time to, like, call off doing a stream. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Although, like, I mean, recently, typically if Dad's not willing to stream on Thursday, I also call off as well. Because then I'm like, oh, I can do this or this. I probably should still do streams on Thursdays, though, even if Dad's not willing to show up. But that's a different rant for a different day. The thing I'm thinking about, though, is just hopefully our setup should still work for instars, or not instars in time for one shot. Because the internet, because Dad's offshore currently, so the internet is finicky. Like, he needs to make sure his VPN works, otherwise it's just not gonna, it's just not gonna allow him to play the game. So it's like, yeah, so we should, if everything works, we should still be able to continue playing one shot. If not, then that's very unfortunate. I'm trying to be a little bit secretive about one shot, because I kind of spoiled it. Like, I kind of spoiled it for Hero of Ice Fairy, where I was like, for Hero of Ice Fairy, I was like, you know, Dad was asking like how much more we have, and I was like, yeah, I think we can get the rest of the game in one stream. And then so like when the game ended, like, you know, like fucking half an hour in, Dad was like, okay, no, there has to be more. There's no way he's this off about it. But with one shot, this time I'm just straight up being like, because I think we will technically beat one shot next stream, but we won't be done with one shot next stream for sure. Because I want Dad to see the Winter Solstice route as well, which is only possible after beating the game once. And I think the Winter Solstice route is a lot more straightforward, so I think it'll be like next stream, like we beat the game and then maybe start the Winter Solstice route if we don't get like incredibly hung up, which we might, because I honestly kind of forget. I kind of forget where we're going for the rest of it. So we might get hung up for a little bit. Yeah, no, but there's that, and then yeah, no, but like again, ideally next stream it's Dad beats the game, and then I go like, okay, now hold up, now load back into the game, and then I like point Dad towards like the winter solstice route. Which I guess I'll need to make sure I exactly remember what's going on there. But again, I think initiating it, from what I remember, was fairly straightforward. But again, I've specifically not told Dad that I think there is at least 2 streams left. I've told him that I think we can beat it next time. Like, if we were to start the Winter Solstice route next stream, I don't think we'd start it in late until next stream. So, yeah, because again, like, we still do have I think, like, a decent chunk left of just the actual game, but, like, we're getting close. We're getting very close to the end. I really fought for when Dad found the entrance of the tower, and then I was like, okay, there is technically a way you can enter it right now. Like, he solved it, and I was like, oh shit, I guess we just get to enter the tower now. And then nothing happened. I was like, well, guess not. Also, I guess the pancake scene happens later. I thought that was like I thought you saw the pancake scene like before entering the lower section of the city. But I was wrong about that. And then so like when Nico didn't force that cutscene to happen, I was like, oh, it must be an optional cutscene. And then so I was like, yeah, go back and see it. And then nothing happened. And I was like, oh. So it was definitely not a skippable cutscene. I don't remember what leads into it though. God damn. I also don't remember like I don't remember a lot. I don't remember where the fuck we get the library card from. I don't remember what the weird glass panels we found are for. Got a lot of mysteries going on. 1751 is really good, actually. I think that's the same time I got killing Sanyo, bin boss of Reimu. So you know what? Maybe Marissa is just as good as Reimu after all. What do you say, guys? Is Marissa a free busted character in this game? It's just too easy with Marissa. Simply just too easy. I've actually just been holding back this entire time because I just don't want the run to be over yet. I get to farm infinite content if I stay on this game forever. See, throwing for content. That was a fucking throw though. That was a throw and a half. That was an absolute throw of that section. Alright, well, let's fight. Nice. I really thought that was gonna open up a little better than it did. It just kind of didn't. I didn't know what to do there. What was that? What was that? Where was I supposed to go for that one? That one just sucked. That one was bullshit. Certified. Unfortunate. Never insane random thought from me, but I was I was hanging out with a friend recently, and I was like, we were just playing some video games, and like it was like near the end though. We were just eating, and I was like, like earlier when we were playing, we were talking about like Danny Phantom and like Teen Titans, and he was like, yeah, I'd be interested in watching, or like, I'm interested in seeing a place where I could watch Teen Titans from. And I was like, oh yeah, I know a place. And I was like, but like as we were eating, I was like, do you want to just see episode 1 of Teen Titans? And he was like, yeah, sure. Or actually no, when we were eating, I showed him episode 1 of Danny Phantom, because we talked about that as well, and he had like almost never seen Danny Phantom. And then it was like, and then it was like, we didn't have like much time left in the set, and like we didn't have much time left to hang out together, so I was like, yeah, here, the like last thing, you want to see episode 1 Teen Titans? And he was like, yeah, sure. So we saw, so like he got to see for episode 1 of Teen Titans, but also I got to see for episode 1 of Teen Titans again, because it had been kind of forever since I'd seen the show, and it was like, I think just the funny part about watching shows from your childhood is that they're like they're always like unintentionally funnier than you remember them. Like, I think just a great example is in episode 1, like Robin's like fucking fighting the Hive in like a 3v1. They all blast him at the same time, and he like falls into the sewer system, nowhere to be found. And like Beast Boy and Raven look so looking into like the sewer system with like despair, and then like Beast Boy just goes, Robin, like just like the most like uncaring, just like like just like the least concerning sounding like way he could have said Robin's name. When it's like Robin could be potentially dead, and Beast Boy just does not give a fuck. He's just like, Robin! And that's it. Teen Titans is just like, it's a weird show. I mean, a lot of shows I used to watch were weird. It was just kind of like a part of the. I cannot believe that worked out. It was just a part of the era that I watched. To be fair though, there are way weirder shows than Teen Titans that I watch. Anyone ever seen Chowder? Chowder is fucking weird. And like I know there are also like weird examples of cartoon shows that I didn't watch. I think what wasn't the whole thing about Ren and Stimpy was that they couldn't reuse panels, so it's like they had to like keep making new ones, like that was like something they needed to do for Ren and Stimpy. So it was just like, so like because of that, it had like just like Ren and Stimpy just had like insane looking stills. Just because they had to make so many. Like, they weren't bad, they just got, like, really insane. Just because it was, like... It was just kind of like the they're like, they were just like, yeah, just go nuts, you know? I'm trying to think of like other weird shows that I watched though. A lot of them were just Nickelodeon shows. You got like, what was it? It was like something like My Life as a Teenage Robot. Fucking, like just specifically thinking about cartoon shows, not even counting stuff like Drake and Josh or whatever. It's like, you got that. You got like, Fairly Odd Parents was weird. Like, not to say any of these shows are bad. It's just like looking back at them, it's just like, oh yeah, these were weird shows. To be fair, I think Fairly Odd Parents is probably a little more on the normal side. Again, like Chowder was insane. There was like one, I don't remember what the fuck it was. I think this is like a Cartoon Network show. It was like some insane like camp show where it's like everybody in the show was insane, which I feel like now I've described that, there's probably a couple shows that are like that. But like, I don't remember what it was called at all. I think it had animal characters in it, maybe? I don't remember. It was some show about camps. Or it was some show about camp that I used to watch, and it was like, it wasn't even like it was just something like I did straight up watch on like, you know, like just television, like whenever it was airing. That was the saddest death, by the way. I just like watched it like you know, when it was airing like live, like not like I wouldn't go on to Netflix or some shit for it. Phineas and Ferb, I guess, can also technically fall under the category of weird. Phineas and Ferb was a little more normal, though. Remember Kim Possible? I remember so little about Kim Possible, but I know I used to see it. Again, I would assume that show was a little more normal. It was just kind of... There was a lot of shows around that era of just like, oh, cool high school student or whatever does shit. Like, I'm pretty sure that was like, yeah, because you had Teen Titans, Teenage Robot, fucking Kim Possible. You shot a lot of shows around that time just about like just teens. Also with live shows. Drake and Josh is a good example. I guess like Zack and Cody was more like kids. I think Sweet Life on Deck was like teens. That was like the teen equivalent to it. It's like, I'm actually like, to be fair, I don't really keep up with a ton of like, I guess like modern shows anymore, but I imagine that like just that style, I guess, or like that genre is kind of just falling off. At the very least, I can't think of any modern examples. To be fair, I don't like, again, it's not like I'm fucking keeping up with the modern like just like the modern like teen cartoon shows or like live action shows anymore. I'm not watching Kickin' It anymore. Yeah, like, God, there was a lot of live action shows, actually, now that I think about it. There's, like, Kickin' It, Pair of Kings. Like, the Sweet Life on Deck, I said earlier. It's, like, God, oh, Wizards of Waverly Place. That one. I forgot about that. iCarly was another one. Yeah, there's just so many shows around that time of just teenagers just doing shit. Is that a reset? No, it's not a reset. I couldn't remember. It was a very sad death. It made me want to reset. Again, I can't think if that's like much of like a thing here anymore. Not that that's a bad thing per se, it's just an interesting note. But the thing is, like, I don't know, because I actually don't know like any real like modern like shows that are releasing right now. I kind of stopped paying attention to that for a long time. Yeah, that death was pretty sad. You are correct. So was that one. I think that was just very bad. That was just a very bad yin-yang crowd control on my part. I need to focus up a little more. I'm getting too distracted thinking of times long gone. Times in which I watched like way much TV. Now it's me playing way too many games. I still need to finish Resident Evil 4. I'm still on that. Oh, I gotta do schoolwork today and shit, so I don't know. I don't know how much time I'll get to play Resident Evil 4. I also still need to see, because there was that person I was talking to last time about Soku multiplayer, and I still haven't. I haven't messaged them about that since. I should really get on that. I have a lot of shit I need to get on, but I might want to prioritize that a little bit more. I also have a friend who I was trying to play Monster Hunter with, or who was like, yeah, we should play Monster Hunter together, but actually trying to like find time in our schedules is like, it's a little difficult. I can message them this week and be like, hey, would you want to try actually scheduling something? Maybe schedule something for next week. You know, see how that would go. Like, there's a lot of things I can do. I just need to actually do them. Just sucks because I'm lazy and bad at this stuff. But that doesn't mean that I have to be lazy. Just means that I just, you know, need to stop. Just need to stop being so lazy. Why can't bro stop being lazy? I don't know. I guess bro just doesn't even know. Yeah, something interesting to me though is like how much like indie shows have really like picked up, I guess, or like I guess just the examples of indie shows I've seen that are like have their like following, that have like a decent following to them. It's like that. It's pretty interesting. Like. Well, to be fair, two of the examples I have are shows from Rooster Teeth. It's like Ruby and Camp Camp are like both examples of like, I guess I see them as indie shows because they're just like shows that like are primarily just viewed through YouTube, right? Another example I'd have is like Digital Circus. Shows like that are interesting because yeah, like it's interesting just to see like what shows people can just make and then just upload to YouTube. Like, because like you watch it and you're like, oh damn, like I could definitely just see this like on a streaming service instead of just on here. Like it's just made well enough for that like, but the people who made it just made it with YouTube in mind. And it's like that's pretty sick. I know in the case of Ruby though, Ruby gets. I think is Ruby still ongoing? I forget. I was talking about a friend with this recently, but I don't remember. We just talked about like some of the funny shit that happened. you well, cause he saw farther than me as well, so he got to tell me about some funny shit that I didn't even see. I was like, oh my god, no way. I don't want to spoil it though, but it's he told me one thing in particular that I was like, that's fucking hilarious. That is. Yeah, I think Ruby's still liked. I don't think it had the following it did before. Maybe I'm wrong about that though. But yeah, I think it was like Ruby just had some weird shit happen in it. Like not like weird like this ruins the show, but just some I guess just some like weird like I guess just some steps taken that like fans were like, I don't really like where the story's going right now. I don't really know where we're at. And I think it was like, I could be wrong about this, but one thing I do remember, this is technically a spoiler, but I don't really care about saying it. It's like I think it was like oh, why can't I remember their names? It was like Blake and Yang started dating or whatever. But like and like people thought it was weird because they didn't really have like a lot of chemistry together. And like again, I was talking to my friend about that, and he was like, "Yeah, the writers kind of just got bullied into doing it, though." Which I'm not sure how true that is, but that was what he was saying. Where he was like, "Yeah, like people just kind of kept posting about that or whatever, and bullying the writers on it, and then eventually it just kind of happened, and then people were like, why is this a thing?" I'm not sure how true that story is, but it's about, like, I mean, it's, like, it's definitely something that could happen. I could see it. But, I mean, to be fair, I gave like a very boiled down version of the story I was told, which was probably also a boiled down version of the story, so take it with a grain of salt. It's just something I could see happening, because that's kind of how people work, but it's like, I don't know for sure. Do not take this as gospel, even remotely. Alright. We get to run it back with you again. I'm so happy. Come on. Why wasn't she dying? I felt like I was shooting her for a good while there. She got to live for like a whole 2 extra seconds, which is a lot of time. I know I said earlier 2 seconds was a lot of time, but it really is. Listen, it's a lot of time when it's more time that I have to live. It's a little bit of time, or it's a lot of time when it's against me. It's a little time when it's for my benefit, all right? That's how these things work. This is how this works. This is the player-dev relationship. It's like, developer, why can't you just make the game to benefit me in every way possible? Why doesn't Marissa just win? Like, the second you pick her on the character select screen. You know what I'm saying? Dev's trying to make a fun experience for everyone, but like, you know, why can't he just make a fun experience for me? I'm very sad that hit me. I really thought I was safe. I misjudged that so hard. Hey, it's fine. It's just It's basically the same as if I got a 1 miss pace into her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, well, I might need to read a little better than that. But look at that cancel, though. That was actually a clean cancel. And now we only have, like, the rest of the pattern left. Alright. Good LNN pace into Sonya. Really, really good to know that I can really just clutch up and play well on Sonya when it matters like that. Very good to know. I really had an LNN pace going into Sonya, huh? I really did. Oh my god, that is probably one of the biggest throws I've ever had on Sonya in my life. Like, I just read it like shit. It's just, there was nothing special that happened. It was just I played it bad immediately, and then I died. Was it about her? Was it like there's nothing she did? She was fine. She was just there. She didn't even have to try to kill me on that one. She just kind of threw out like 2 basic patterns, and I crumbled. Alright. Give it to me straight, Doctor. What do you... Oh, God. Oh, actually, don't give it to me straight, Doctor. I don't want to hear the truth anymore. You know, I think I've seen the truth, and I don't like it. I don't like what it entails. Man, that was some awful rain. I hate the rain. It's like, oh, jeez, man. Oh, no. Not the rain. That's Marissa. That's what Marissa sounds like. Like, I'm sorry, Marissa. I didn't mean it. Well, I've just been stuck in purgatory for a long time. It starts to get to you, you know. You understand, right? You understand. Alright, now all we gotta do is cap this. The easiest spell card to cap, definitely. For real, on God. For real, guys. So true. So true. Look at this easy ass game. Look at it. I'm around the ship, oh yeah. I'm around the ship. Okay, cool. You got to live a lot longer than I would have liked, but hey, that's neither there nor there. Shoot her down. Shoot her down, boy. You done, boy. You don't even know. The trap is laid. It's too late for you to escape now. This is gonna suck ass. Never mind, it's fine. Could have sucked ass. I could have gotten hit. I didn't. It's we good. 444, my favorite number of the alphabet. What am I saying anymore? I have no clue at this point. I just want to murder Takane, alright? Just don't pay attention to my words in between. Kill Takane, I'm gonna kill Saya, I'm gonna kill Visamaru, and then I'm still gonna die to Megumu, and then I'm gonna have to do it all over again. I'm not even gonna die to Megumu, I'm gonna fucking die to her stupid ass stage that she made. That she had Tsukasa make for her. She's too lazy to do it herself. She's so lazy. Just because she thinks she's a great Tengu, she thinks she has all this fucking power and that she's just better than everyone. And, like, it's true to some extent, but, like, come on. What's even so great about the Tengus anyway? They're just a bunch of weird-ass bird people with their stupid shoes that they wear. So how the fuck are you gonna walk in those, idiot? There's a reason Tengus fly so much, you know. There's a reason. 121, not bad. Now is my time. Gamers, this is my time. This is when I rise. This is when I ascend. This is when Touhou. Okay. Okay, you know what? Maybe I should just shut up. Maybe. Bro, Peaks of Yore is a cool game. Y'all ever seen Peaks of Yore? I haven't played it, but I've seen it. I've seen Astral Spiff do you know, do like a run or two. I was really hoping I could get that to work. I could have had I hit up, but I didn't hit up, so I don't got that kind of foresight like that. Nice. Foresight. Bro, Foresight's a dumb mechanic. You ever thought about that? Why does Bayonetta and Mifra just get to have faster air dodgers and rolls than everyone in the cast? Why did they have that? It's like kind of cool. It's cool visually, and it fits into the character. But why do they have that? Why are they allowed? It's especially funny in Smash 4 because Bayonetta is the only one that has that, and like all it means is that she just has a better air dodge than everyone in the cast. I mean, maybe not inherently like better like all the time, but like still on paper just better. And I mean, in practice, it's pretty fucking good still. Certainly doesn't hurt to have it. To think you'd make it this far. Or is it you've done well, boy, to make it this far? God damn it. God damn it. God, see, well, okay, so that line's from Ace Attorney Investigations. Speaking of that, because I've shown my dad Jello Apocalypse. You know what? Let me concentrate first. Then I can fucking talk. Okay. Okay. I get one more shot. I just can't read this pattern right now. Well, we've made it past that spell. Now we can get to everyone's favorite non. Come on. Sanyo, how low do you need to be? There's no way. I lived through all of that just to get clipped by a rice? There's no way. I thought I was safe. I thought I was safe. My mic's still plugged in, right? Cool. Alright, run it back. Run it back. Alright, so what was I talking about? Ace Attorney Investigations? Yeah, I've shown my dad Jello playing through Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2. And he found that series about as hilarious as I found it, which was pretty fucking hilarious. So, but Dad has shown some interest in actually, of us playing through that. So at some point, we're gonna want to pull because Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2 are localized and on Steam for $40. So that's something we got in the back pocket. It might be a little bit before we get to it. It's definitely gonna be a bit before we get to it, actually. But that is something we got planned. It was, well, okay, so it was funny because, so the only reason, oh, we got a bot. I found a bot. Ban the bot. Burn the witch. So the only reason that, because we brought that up as a possibility yesterday. The only reason that came up was because I realized recently YouTube has now also implemented a end of year statistic. YouTube has implemented it, and so it looks, for me specifically, it looked through just my most watched games of the year. It was like how what percentage of what you watched were on video games, and what was your most watched video game. As it turns out, my most watched video game this year was Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which I am entirely convinced that in that whole statistic, no, I know for a fact that basically that whole statistic just came from me watching I was playing Jello's playthrough of Ace Attorney Investigations 2 in the background while grinding attempts of this game for a while. I never even completed it. I actually still need to go back and do that. But I was using that as background noise for a while. Because, I just, because, seeing, his highlights on Ace Attorney Investigations 1 and 2, when I saw it on 1, that made me interested enough to check the VODs to see, what, the in-between on some of that shit was. Because I was kind of curious for, the context on the case as a whole. But I hadn't done it for 2. And so I was like, okay, let me do it for 2. And 2 is so fucking long that, again, literally just me not even listening through all of the VODs. I got to I think technically part 2 of case 5. Or not case 5, case 4. I got to part 2 of case 4. And literally, with how much YouTube I have watched in the year, literally just me using that as background noise, shot that up into my most watched game category. I have no idea how the fuck. It just did. I mean, well, to be fair, it was it gave me the statistic. Apparently, I'd seen 152 different games this year. That was, or yeah, I watched 152 different games this year. That was my statistic on that shit. So I guess it's maybe just like I've seen so much of other games that it's like the second I saw a video on just one game. Also, it might be skewed by it might be skewed by some other factors, like you know, because like sometimes people do a video on multiple games, so sometimes like what category YouTube defines the video, so like I guess like what category YouTube defines the video of, or like what game category is defined under the video, because I don't know if like multiple games I don't know if multiple game categories can register for one video. They might, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if YouTube does that automatically or whether the creator has to do that. So there's a lot of factors that can lead into that. Why do I... Oh, yeah, no, right. I only have free power because this is where I get full. I was like, shouldn't I have full? I just knew I missed a lot during the yin yang section, so I thought that was going to affect a lot of shit, but it didn't. It affected things a little bit, not a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? Three, 2, 1, 0. You know, but like, also I know that statistic is like, that's just sad. That's just super depressing. I know like, or another thing that came from, again, me using that series as background noise is that out of all of the channels I watched this year, specifically Jello Plays Games was in my top 4 most watched channels this year. It was in the top 4, or it was number 4. And again, the only thing I watched from Jello Plays Games this year was literally just that series. That was it. It is absolutely hilarious. Honestly, something funny I realized is that, like, I've seen a decent amount of Asprey FM. He was not in, like... You'd think Asprey Archive would be, like, in my top 4. But no. In fact, Touhou wasn't even in my, like, most... It wasn't even in my top 5 most watched game categories. I think, like, in... But again, that might just be because Touhou's not a category. It might just be... yeah, I could see that influencing it. Because it was, yeah, I mean, my top 5 games... yeah, no, like, my top 5 games... Or my top 5 most watched games on YouTube this year were Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, Ace Attorney Justice for All, which that statistic came about from 2 sources actually. One, I re-listened to RT Game playing through Ace Attorney 2 and 3 when I was while grinding runs of this game, as well as Game Grumps this year ended up playing through Ace Attorney Justice for All, and so I watched that series as well. So that one has a little more credence. That one's from 2 sources, at least. And then the 5th one is Super Smash Bros. Melee. Again, I feel like Touhou would be up there. But again, I think that's probably just because Touhou Project isn't a category on YouTube. If I were to take a gander, if I were to take a guess, like there might be individualized Touhou games as categories, but I don't think there's like any like I don't think there's any like blanket category like there is on Twitch, where I can just choose Touhou Project and you're like, yeah, it's something Touhou related. You can be more specific with it if you want, but you can also just say Touhou Project, and people are like, okay, Touhou. I go here, I'll know that Touhou is happening, either fan game or mainline related. Again, it's just a very easy like umbrella category, or like blanket umbrella. You get the mental image. It's just a really easy like blanket category for just finding Touhou content on Twitch. Go. Alright, give me that free power that I have definitely earned and deserved through my hard work and dedication towards the craft. Yeah. Not great, but not bad either. I forget what I'm doing wrong there. It's something with the timing on like going back and forth. I don't remember whether I'm going too early there or too late. Easy. Alright, come on. We can read this one. And just don't focus, just focus on like where the easy part of the card is to dodge. We can focus on actually getting in damage later. Like if I just see a spot and I think it might open up to something good, then just take it. Does not matter where she moves. If she moves in the same direction, that's great, but it's not like... Just focus. Oh, go. Well, that was the longest or final non-spell one. Hilariously, that did eventually make a phrase. Still not the correct attack, though. So I think this is the final run I'm doing, and I'll do some practice after this. Let's try to make it count. Okay, nice. Unfortunate. She was very far to the right. She did not want to play the game with me. It happens. Some days she just says, nah, today's not your day to play the game. And you just gotta be like, alright. You either gotta be like, alright, or you gotta be like, no, fuck you, and then win anyway. Ideally, the no fuck you route is the better route to take, but you know. You gotta have a very specific set of skills for that route. And I just don't always have that. I can have that, depending on the time. The time and the place. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, now let's fight you. I misread that entirely. I just completely misread that. I don't even think I needed to do that. Okay. Unfortunate. Run's technically not dead yet, though. That wasn't even a hard pattern. I just messed up on my movement. That was hard. Okay. I honestly thought I was gonna die before even, like, I thought I was gonna die trying to get out of that. I didn't think I was going to die. Like, I didn't think I was going to get out of it and then run into another bullet. How was I supposed to know? Well, unfortunate. It's just gonna have to be runs for now. I still want to get some practice in, though. So we're gonna do a little bit of that before we call it. Practice. Let's go stage 3. It's it's always good to get more Sonya practice. I did not jump to the boss. Okay. Oh wait, no, right. I'm not dead yet. I can continue. So I'm not trying to LNN on her. I'm just trying to one miss her. Because even a one miss is still good. Okay, well, no, but then there's no... You do reset if you died to non-1. Because there's no point in really taking that. It's better to just keep practicing non-1 until you cap it. Why does she always send me an angle like that? Like, every time. Like, look at this. What is that? Every time she keeps sending me angles. Unfortunate. My movement needed to be a little bit cleaner than that. Nope. It was technically the correct play. I just needed to do it way sooner if I wanted it to actually work. It was a way out of there, though. Or, like, it was a way through that pattern. Bro. I just keep going too far with my movement right now. My movement is just not clean today. Yeah. Perfect. Alright. Can I get a good blueberry fields today? Apparently not. I got That really hit me, huh? That really. It's such a big hitbox, dude. Okay. Unfortunate. It was literally just like I had to get into a very specific spot, and if I didn't getting on the first tap. Like, readjusting wasn't really an option in time. I just had to hope that I got it. That really hit me, huh? Today's just been a lot of that. Just a lot of that hit me. Like, my reading is just not on point today. I just keep getting hit by shit that I think will, like, just barely miss. And it's like, I gotta know it's gonna hit me, otherwise that happens. Like, knowing when and when not to move is very important. I'm honestly kind of just going for one miss. That's all I really That's all I really want right now for Sonya practice, because I kind of just want to practice a bunch of stuff right now. Get the good RNG? Question mark. Thank you, Lily White. Nah, yeah, Reimu and Marissa do kill her around the same time with full power. It's really fucking good. Okay. There's a couple of things I can practice, but if I'm being honest, I kind of just want to practice this and then the final. These are my, like, typical just Misamaru things I like to practice nowadays. Nope. Oh wait, yeah, right. I'm going for a cap, not for a one miss. I mean, a one miss Misamaru spell one is still good, but like, it's better if I just practice for a cap. Yeah, because again, I really just need to learn how to read better in those scenarios. Nope. Because, like, I'm not dead yet there. Like, even if the pattern sucks, it's like there's a way around, typically. It's just finding it on the fly that's really hard. Oh, family team. Thank you for the raid. I'm just doing some practice right now, so there's not. I don't think you'll see any runs from me because I'm getting to the end of the session, but you're still chill to hang out in the meantime. I really ran into that, huh? I really ran into that one. Unfortunate. I wanna... where's... Okay, yeah. Cool. Stuff's working. Just wondering. Run it back. This is one of the spell 1 patterns of all time. If I had capped that though, she was a pixel away. That would have been the funniest cap. That would have. Oh my god. That would have been incredible. Oh my god. It's just really hard trying to actually get a cap on this pattern. Again, if you get lucky enough, it can almost be like a normal pattern. The thing is, like, I was getting pretty lucky there. I literally just had to squeeze in between those two giant ones, and that probably, like, that had a good chance of being a cap. It's just hard to, like, you just have to be so on it in order to actually, in order to do the necessary movement. Even if you see it, it's like actually just doing it on the fly is really difficult. There were so many yin-yangs there. I had to go up. I just wanted it to die. I was thinking maybe it had gone on for long enough. But nah. Ah, God. That's so hard. So hard to know where to stand. Okay. Unfortunate. Again, if you're just not playing well, it is very hard to get a cap on this. I didn't see that one there. Come on. Nice. I'll try to get one more cap. I want 2 caps. Should I have just kept going left there? Maybe. Damn. I keep thinking I hear, like, sound effects. I'm not sure what sound effects, but they don't sound like they're from the game. Probably just going crazy. That's the simple answer. Unfortunate. I don't think I even needed to move down there. I think I probably could have just stayed where I was. I'm moving more than I need to. Could have worked. I just had to... getting that full movement to happen is just hard. I might want to stick to the spots I'm given a little more, though. Yeah, see, but that was a situation where I needed to rush up for real. Unfortunate. All right. Yeah. I was like, I don't know, I thought maybe it's like, maybe I'm just overcomplicating it and need to stand still, but no. It really is, I need to move. Or like, sometimes I really do just need to move that much. It's just hard to tell beforehand how much you need to move. Okay. Let's practice the final then. I'll practice the final and then I'll practice a bit of stage 5. Because I realize I do need some more stage 5 practice as well. I didn't see that one. No one's hidden. It was sneaky, alright? It's how was I supposed to know? Unfortunate. Honestly, I realized, why don't I do this the opposite way? Why don't I just start streams of practice and then just play for like 2 hours? That'd probably be better. Just get warm-ups before I do runs. That'd make more sense than like practicing when the session's over. Because then I don't really get to make use of that practice until the next session. And I wouldn't always practice before every session, but like, just for some sessions, like if I know I'm going to be going over 2 hours. I really just didn't think that one was gonna hit me. Again, my reading is just not on it today. I really thought there was going to be a bigger gap between those by the time those got to me. I just had to go completely around. Unfortunate. What hit me? What? I don't even know which one hit me. I guess the giant one. I really just thought that was far to the right. I think if I can just get one cap on this, that'll be good. I remember there was a short period of time where I was fairly confident in my ability to cap this. Those times have long since passed. For some reason, Yin Yang Orb Suffocation has only become harder for me the more I play. It's just so many angles that you have to read. And then sometimes you're like me and you just can't even read the simple ones. Sometimes you think you're going in the right direction, and then you realize that you've actually surrounded yourself with 4 yin-yang orbs. And it's like, what do I do now? Just die? Alright. I guess I simply just should not have gone that way. I thought that was the safe option. I thought that was the route leading to my salvation, but no, that was just a completely wrong assumption on my part. Nah, that just was not good. I got too greedy for damage. I can't follow her like that. It is like just reading the yin-yang orbs has to take precedent. Like that. Really reading the yin-yang orbs right now. Okay, there we go. One cap. I still want to practice some stage 5. I still want to practice stage 5. Wrong spot. Also wrong lives. I'll just keep going until I get one run to Megumu. And then if I feel like it, I'll practice Megumu a bit as well. Alright. We've done it. We've made it to Takane. Very, very technical stage portions before Takane. It's like not everybody can make it to Takane in practice. Yeah, this section is just awful, especially if you have less than 4 power. It's just the worst. Like the field just can so easily just become an undecipherable mess of just burnt rice. Like, look at that dodge I had to do in order to actually fucking stay on track. Okay, I started tapping down way too soon. Ah, my reading is very bad. My reading is so bad, actually. And then I don't know if there's much I can do here with 2 power. I kind of just can't kill the ones I need to kill in time. Yeah, that section is just straight up impossible with less than 3 to 4 power. Even with 3 power, that section's still a nightmare. Like if you have 2 power, it is like you are just so fucked. I love how, because, in my head, I was always like, yeah, the second I get a run past stage 4, that's when the run, that's when the run will really become more doable. That's when I really start to get into my stride. And the thing is, that could technically still be the case, because it's, getting into stage 5 is the hard part, yes, but also stage 5 is no pushover, and neither is stage 6. I've seen both of these stages. To be fair, I still don't know stage 6 nearly as well as I should, but it's I still know stage 5 to a decent degree, and it's stage 5 also sucks in its own ways. Stage 5 is not even remotely a walk in the park. That's just what I assumed, which was oh yeah, stage 5 is free, but it's no, it's really not. Stage 5 is its own nightmare concoction. It's just not as bad as the stage that preceded it. I genuinely don't know what hit me there. I genuinely have no... Okay, well I know which one I ran into there. I can tell you what happened on that second death. I don't know what happened in the first death, though. I genuinely cannot believe I died to whatever I died to. I mean, it was burnt rice, obviously, but Which burnt rice? Like, which one hit me? I didn't see any close enough to hit from my perspective. Like, I tried scouting ahead for literally half a second. Like, I was looking at Marissa before that, and then I looked away for half a second to scout, and then it was literally just... And then I died. Very weird RNG, but whatever. But what even ever, dude. I don't even care about her bad RNG. Come on. Okay, better. Okay, that was just... This is just, like, the worst gameplay. Yeah. My only saving grace is that I live for long enough to where I can just do this. Whatever. Whatever. I said I wanted to run to Megumu. I got it. Or I said I wanted like a practice run to Megumu. This isn't an actual run. Alright, so we're gonna do this shit. God, I still gotta do this a fuck ton of times. Alright. There we go. I don't even know if it's possible to kill this card with like 2 power as Marissa. I don't even know if that's possible. I genuinely don't think Marissa would deal enough damage. No, yeah, like she doesn't even get close. Megumu moving away doesn't help either. I don't even think I think I can just stay here. Yeah. I moved up into that. Alright. I think I'm fine. I think I'm good. I've been streaming for 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm gonna say I'm done. Wait, family team? Oh no, yeah, family team TH. Yeah, so it looks weird on the mini feed because it doesn't capitalize the TH, so it just says it's just family team. Alright, well, in any case, let's get into it for this stream. Didn't go that well. I got A run to Misamaru. Kind of sucked though. In any case, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.